Okay, welcome. I'd like to call this last council meeting of 2025 to order. If you please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Will the clerk please call the roll?
DeSalvo. Hare.
Here.
Rose. Shields.
Here.
Simmons.
Here.
Simpson.
Here.
Coin.
Here. Reading of the minutes,
Mr. President,
Mr. Shields.
I move that the minutes from the regular meeting of November 24th, 2025 as prepared and submitted by the clerk be approved.
Second.
Any discussion on the minutes? Will the clerk please call the roll on the approval of the minutes?
Hare.
Yes.
Rose.
Yes.
Shields.
Yes.
Simmons.
Yes.
Simpson.
Yes.
Coin.
Yes.
DeSalvo.
Yes.
Motion passes 7-0.
Reports of standing committees. The Finance Committee met prior to council this evening and will meet again next year. Health, Safety, and Sanitation, Mr. Simpson.
Thank you, Mr. President. No meeting scheduled, nothing to report.
Public Properties, Mr. Shields.
Thank you, Mr. President. No meeting scheduled, nothing to report this evening.
Special Legislation, Mr. Rose.
Thank you, Mr. President. No meeting scheduled, nothing to report.
Streets and Sidewalks, Ms. Hare.
Thank you, Mr. President. No meeting schedule and nothing to report.
Water and Utilities, Mr. Simmons.
Thank you, Mr. President. No meeting scheduled and nothing to report.
Emerging Technologies, Mrs. DeSalvo.
Thank you, Mr. President. No meeting scheduled, and I just wanted to say that per Jared, everything is going very well with the rollout of the new website, so I'm happy to report on that.
Requests for council action, we have several for the Finance Committee, 25-248, 2026 tax advances, 25-249, budget amendments, 25-250 expenditure for Vance's law enforcement for the police, 25-251 expenditure for Akron uniform for the police, 25-252 expenditure for Huntington Bank, National Bank for the police, 25-253 amend salaries and benefits code section 3102, 3105, and 3107 for the communications department, 25-254 collective bargaining agreement for patrol and communication officers, 25-255 job creation grant, Standards Food Corporation, and 25-256 job creation grant annual report. Reports of municipal officers. Mayor Hamwell.
Thank you, Mr. President. Just wanted to give you an update on the numbers that attended the Candlelight Walk events. It takes them about a week to get things processed. So we had approximately 17,000 visitors on the public square itself, over 36,000 visitors in the historic district, which is the square and the 9 blocks surrounding it, and 41,000 visitors in the historic district in the south town. And with those respective numbers, that's an increase roughly of 20% higher than the crowds we had last year. I wanted to congratulate and thank Councilman Paul Rose for his 16 years of service, and Councilman and Mayor-elect Jim Shields for his 24 years as councilman. This meeting is my final council meeting for the city after 42 years of service on both the police department and the mayor's office. I want to take the time to thank the public for your support of me in my various positions. Besides my faith and family, it's been my greatest honor to serve the city, the residents, the businesses, and the many visitors. I'm thankful for the cooperative and collaborative relationship with the Medina City Council the past 16 years. When I was elected and had not taken office yet, I told it was not possible to have a positive relationship between the council and the administration, and we have together proved them wrong. It is my hope and prayer that this cooperation and collaboration between the council and the administration succeeds me with future councils and administrations. We have all showed this is possible and beneficial to all. I also want to thank the department heads and the staff of the city who have made me proud every day to work alongside you. I've said many times I would match our staff against any others. Your commitment and dedication is appreciated and respected. I hope and pray that Medina continues on the positive trajectory it is on, and that God continues to bless the city, the council, the administration, and the staff. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Durham, Director of Finance.
Thank you, Mr. President. I too would like to thank Paul Rose for his 16 years on council and you, Mr. Shields, for your 24.
And the man next to me here, thank you, Dennis, for your 16 years as mayor and your previous service to the city in other capacities. I also, as far as what's on the agenda, we're going to talk about the budget, which I'll talk about when we get there, a couple other things related to that. And then finally, I am wearing, Medina is an official America 250 community for the 250th, which is a semi-quincentennial, I am told, celebration coming up next year. And we have merchandise. So Jared has put that up on the screen for if you're watching at home. I'm wearing the lapel pin that we have. We also have hats, shirts, coffee cups. He has the site there where you can go if you're interested in buying some of this merchandise for yourself, you can do so.
Thank you. Mr. Huber, Law Director.
Thank you, Mr. President. I don't have any report with respect to the law department. Mayor, I wanted to tell you, been working with you for 16 years. I think a lot of good has been accomplished during that time. It's been a privilege and a pleasure to work with you and to work through the issues that frequently come up here at the city. Paul, we've had many meetings with respect to what's happening in your ward. It's been a pleasure to work with you also. I'm going to miss both of you very much next year when you're not here, and wish you both best regards with respect to retirement. Happen to have talked to the wives for both of you, and I think they both have some ideas as to keeping you busy. Chris in particular, Mayor. Many thanks.
Mrs. Marshall, Economic Development Director.
Thank you, Mr. President. Just a couple items to note for council and the public this evening. First, hot off the press is our 2026 visitor guide. I think that all of you were given one on your desk this evening. This one is different than what we normally publish because it's focused on America 250, but it does include all of our normal events, plus all the America 250 events that are identified by a flag in the publication. The dining is all the sit-down restaurants in the city, and the photos that you see in this publication are properties that are listed on our National Register of Historic Places. This brochure is 28 pages, and it's a collaboration. The city, Main Street Medina, Medina County Convention and Visitor Bureau, the Greater Medina Chamber of Commerce, Medina County Historical Society, and the Medina Community Design Committee, all who donated funds to help print this, and we'll be getting it out to the businesses and community when the weather gets a little bit better, maybe next week. So if you need any for any events that you're going to, just see myself or Barbara, and I would like to thank Barbara and Sarah and our graphic design person that we work with on putting this together. It's a very nice piece. Next, this Friday, December 12th, we have two ribbon cutting events. One is for Partake Kitchen, which is an expansion project and new location, which they moved to 540 Blake Avenue. And so that will be December 12th at 1 o'clock. And then our second one is a Starlight Restaurant at Castle Noel. So that's a new restaurant, new business opening there at 260 South Court Street. So again, the ribbon cuttings are a collaboration with Main Street Medina and the Medina Chamber of Commerce. And then last but not least, I've been working, I wanted to thank the mayor for hiring me. I've been here for 14 years, 8.5 months. And I don't do well with change, so this is really hard. But anyway, it's been a good ride, and it's kind of hard to believe that it went by so fast. But I don't like to say goodbye, so I just say I'll see you along the way, Mayor, because I know you'll be around the campus. And Paul, I know you're a patriot, and so it's been a pleasure working with you too, and I'm sure I'll see you along the way. Thank you.
Chief Kinney, Police Department.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'd like to Also, congratulate and thank Mayor Hanwell for his many years of service to the city. Many in the police department, he hired me as well in 1997. Thanks for that. Given me a lot of opportunities here in the police department, also promoted me to chief. I did amazing things in the police department, did amazing things for the city. Definitely will be a tough act to follow up. Paul, I really enjoyed serving with you during your tenure here on council. You've always been a big supporter of the police department. I really appreciate that. I'm sure I'll see you around town, no doubt about it. And Jim, I look forward to serving with you in your new position as mayor. Looking forward to it. Thanks.
Ms. Latuka, the municipal court, I see that you're away from Nino.
It's probably best that way. Thank you, Mr. President. Councilman Rose, on behalf of the municipal court and Judge Werner, we appreciate your many years of service and your support for the municipal court and the community. Judge Werner couldn't be here. He wanted to be here tonight. He had a few remarks for Mayor Hanwell, so, but he said he kept it under 325 words, so bear with me. This is on behalf of Judge Werner, by the way. On behalf of the entire court staff, I want to thank Mayor Hanwell sincerely for his decade of service to our community. Mayor Hanwell's commitment to protecting the city and to securing its peace and prosperity has been as obvious as it has been constant the entire time. During my time on the bench, there has been no more trustworthy or reliable partner for our court than Mayor Hanwell. In my humble opinion, Mayor Hanwell is undisputed MVP in bringing the municipal court's pending relocation to 1969 courthouse on the square. Nobody herds cats more like Mayor Hanwell. On a personal level, Dennis and I both became mayors in the same year. We served together in the capacity at the time, advancing interests common to our county's largest cities. During my own public service, I've had a good fortune of working with many other elected officials whom I respect, and Dennis is certainly among them. But the pool of those whom I have genuine admiration is considerably more select. Dennis is a man I admire. He combines God-fearing humility and self-awareness with clear-headed firmness and decisiveness. He has never given me an occasion to question his motives. He is uncontrollably decent, genial, and thoughtful. He is, in short, a quality human being and is very hard not to admire. I personally will miss his unique skills, talents, and experience Dennis brought to the mayor's office. I will miss partnering with him on matters of importance to our community. It is always a loss to the community when a public servants of this caliber leave office. But Dennis and Chris have undeniably earned a long and healthy, happy retirement. And for myself and the court, we wholeheartedly wish them precisely that. Job well done, Mayor Hanwell. Your friend, Gary Werner.
Thank you. Mr. Gladys, building official.
Thank you, Mr. President. I have nothing new to share. Mayor, I want to wish you and your family all the very best in your retirement. I also want to thank you for having had the opportunity for the past 10 years to work under your leadership. Thank you. Paul, good luck with your endeavors.
Mr. Pacoli, Service Director.
Thank you, Mr. President. Now, you know, we have to talk about the leaves real quick. Folks are calling. We are starting back up tomorrow. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and the rest of this week, we will continue to pick leaves up. We were delayed because the heavy snow and ice wreaks havoc on our equipment. So that's our plan, pick up leaves until they're either all picked up or the snow prohibits us from going forward. I want to say congratulations to the mayor as well. As I said before, 42 years of public service is more commendable than words can say. The mayor's helped a lot of folks and businesses during his career. It's been an honor and a privilege to work with you. During the last 24 years, my whole career, I've worked with you 8 as police chief and a lot of interaction, and the last 16 as mayor. So best wishes to you and your family. You deserve great retirement, and it's truly deserved. Mr. Rose, likewise, see your family's all here tonight. The best to you and your family as you move on to the next chapter in retirement. You've always had the best interest of your constituents at heart. And whenever you came at me, I knew where you were coming from. You're always straight to the point. But we had a lot of laughs and worked through a lot of situations. So, Mr. Shields, I've known you for almost 25 years. We both got sworn in on the same night. And you as well, you always had the public's best interest, and you always will going forward. So, thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to hold off on Patrick because I think the guy in the room in the back, Jared Fry, has a few words.
Thank you, Mr. President. Just wanted to Also wish my well wishes to Mr. Rose for his work. He was on my Access Committee. Want to thank him for his guidance and assistance over the years with the Access Committee, and appreciate all the work that he's done on council as well. And Jim, same to you. Have the privilege of working with you with the school district as well as with the city, and appreciate all the work and times we've had together, and look forward to the working with you in the next phase. And Mayor, I want to make sure I follow up and let everyone know that starting tomorrow, we will launch the mayor's documentary. It'll be airing on Medina TV as well as YouTube and Facebook. It's him telling his own story. Multitask myself here. Again, you see a little preview clip there, the airing behind you. That'll be coming through and airing tomorrow, so we want to make sure everyone can tune in and check that out. We will also air the thank you video again. I'll repost that so everyone can hear the kind comments from the people of the community with the partnership with the Chamber of Commerce, and it's some good shots. I do like that mustache, Mayor, I must say. But I also have to be a man of word, and I said in the thank you ceremony that I had a gift for you, so I want to walk that up to you right now.
I can't accept gifts.
So this, in case you didn't see the clip earlier, in all the behind the badge shows, this is the plant that Dennis brought in the background to kind of spruce up the shows. So it technically is, I guess, kind of his plant that he brought in, but I've held on to it all these years, and just want to make sure I pass it along to you that you can keep, we'll put it down here so it doesn't block people talking, but I want to make sure I pass that along to you and wish you the best and congratulations. Thank you.
Did you water it?
While he's walking back, that's because the studio at the time was 2 concrete block walls and chairs, and we had to have something to make it look like something.
Thank you, Jarrett. Mr. Patton, City Engineer.
Thank you. I didn't know we were bringing gifts, Jared. When I first started a long time ago, the mayor's title was Lieutenant Hanwell. Shortly after that, he became chief, and then, of course, mayor. All the time working with him when he was with the police department was a pleasure. We always had a very good working relationship, and then for the past 16 years working for him, it's been a true honor. Good luck, Mayor. Enjoy your hard-earned retirement. And Paul, it's always been interesting working with you. Enjoyed it. I truly enjoyed it, and I'm sure you're not going to be a stranger to us at all. And Jim, we're really looking forward to your time as mayor. The thing I'm looking most forward to is now Nino has to listen to you. Thank you.
Mr. Worley, Parks and Recreation Director.
Thank you, Mr. President. Just a couple updates from the rec center. We have some upcoming programs between this council meeting and our next meeting. I wanted to share our senior speaker series. A lot of seniors are always asking us when this program's coming out. Registration is now available for the 5 different weeks up there. Secondly, our Rec on the Road series, which is where we take small groups in our van to different locations across Northeast Ohio. Those are posted. There's some locations there that are available for everyone to sign up for if there's interest. Some fun trips for those that either struggle to go or don't have transportation or are unsure of who to invite. It's always a good opportunity to connect. And then lastly, our winter discovery camp for those kids that will be out of school over Christmas break. There's an opportunity to sign up for camp, also to assist families that might be struggling for care for their children while school is out of session. And lastly, Mayor, you've been an exceptional leader and a mentor for myself. I thank you for challenging me and giving me the opportunity at what I consider a relatively young age to join your administration. The one thing I always remember and learned early on that's important that I've taken away from your leadership is to try and look at everything from each and every angle possible and put yourself in people's shoes. And that has proven to work well time and time again through what I do every day. So I appreciate that. I hope you and Chris enjoy your retirement, and don't be a stranger. Remember, the doors are always open at the rec center. Good place to connect. But thank you again. And Paul, it's been a pleasure working with you over the years. I always appreciate your comments, questions, and your different ways of looking at things with humor. It's something I'll always remember, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the future. And I know you come to the rec center, so we'll see you there. And Jim, I'm looking forward to working with you in a new capacity here at the city, and really looking forward to that. Thank you.
Chief Walters, Fire Department.
Thank you, Mr. President. Paul, congratulations. It's been a pleasure working with you. Jim, congratulations to you. Looking forward to working with you. And Mayor Hanwell, I know, believe it or not, it's going to be 5 years coming up this March since I started as chief. And I know I inundated you with a lot of initiatives coming right out of the gate. But I just want to point out, certainly not enough time to list them all, but the support that you showed for things starting with the weekend staffing, helping find funding for replacement self-contained breathing apparatus, and then most recently sharing the vision for the 24-hour on-duty staffing, just to name a few. But I think all of the department heads have experienced that sort of thing. The part I wanted to point out about it from my experience was how you did it with such genuine concern for the safety and the well-being of our firefighters, and I can't thank you enough for that. Wish you the best, and hope to see you around. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Dutton, Planning and Community Development Director.
Thank you, Mr. President. Well, as I'm the last to go in the rotunda, I'll keep it short and just thank Mayor Hanwell, Councilman Rose, and Councilman Shields for your many years of public service. I'm not sure how many that is all added up, 75 years maybe. Not sure if we put that together. You've all played a large part in the continued success of the Medina community, and I say that not only as a community development director, but as a very appreciative resident of the city as well. So thank you.
Thank you. Notices, communications, and petitions, there's none. There's no unfinished business. Introduction of visitors. Members of the public were permitted the opportunity to speak on any issue or concern which pertains to the city during the portion of the council agenda devoted to introduction of visitors. All comments shall be directed to the chair, and approximately on a reasonable time limit, approximately 5 minutes will be imposed. If there's a group, please appoint a spokesperson. Speakers should approach the rear microphone and state their name and address so it could be entered into the minutes. Members of the public will be afforded the opportunity to comment on other portions of the meeting as determined by the chair or by a vote of the majority of council members present. Is there anybody that wishes to address council at this time? Tammy?
Good evening, Tammy Kirby, 246 West Friendship Street. I just want to say thank you to those who will not be carrying into the 2026 year with us. Councilman Rose, Mayor Hanwell, Mr. Shields will have a new title, so he'll be continuing on with us. And I also want to thank, over Thanksgiving weekend, we had a house fire on our block, and I want to greatly thank all the fire people, all the police people, and everybody else that was participating, because the response time was great, kept things to a minimum. Everybody was safe, got out, and I just want to say thank you so much, because it was a windy day. Our houses are old on that block, and it could have been a whole hell of a lot worse. So thank you very much to all who participated in our little incident a couple weeks ago. Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else that wishes to address council?
Hi, I'm Judy Haddam. My address is 743 Victoria Circle, Medina. We've lived there 29 years. It's a 2,500 square foot house that we had built. We also own another house, but it's just into Montville Township, so I won't go into that one. But just to let you know, we've lived in Medina 48 years. And I'm here to talk about the water pressure at our house. Nino has been helping me. Great guy, so helpful. And our water pressure is about 40 PSI, and most of Medina City, the other is 120 PSI, so that gives you an idea how low our water pressure is. And I've been calling for about 25 years and asking to have this resolved. So hopefully, I think Nino's going to help me get something moving. I think he has a project coordinator, and estimates are coming, or project is coming in early January or sometime in January, so we'll have an estimate or what exactly it'll take to fix this. Also, along these lines, I was just informed that right across the street from the fire station on 57 Wadsworth Road, and we live right next to the fire station, we're the very first house right there. There's a new development going up right across the street, so that's going to need to be addressed, or it's going to really impact our water pressure also. So I'm hoping something can be done. I don't need to go into the details, but it's a daily nuisance. So I'll just work with Nino, and he'll keep me posted. Two other little things that I just would like to bring up since I have the floor. The Amazon and FedEx trucks in Medina are getting ridiculous. They park in the street always. You have to find a way around them. You have to let the other traffic come through, or they let you go through. I mean, I'm only traveling in the city of Medina, and it is just getting to be out of control. I think they should pull in the people's their driveways when they're dropping packages off. And I know that Amazon says it takes 6 seconds or something, I heard on NPR. It takes 6 seconds longer for each delivery if they actually park the truck and get out of the truck and in the driveway, but I think it's time. Anyway, the second thing is the homelessness in Medina. I'm not a heartless person by any means. I worked in healthcare for 42 years, so I just don't like the impression people get. So anyway, if there's anything we could do, I don't want them harmed. I don't want them jailed. I just don't want them right on the streets where everybody sees them when they come into Medina. Or most recently, every time I go to the gas station, and there's a homeless guy in the gas station with a little cardboard sign asking for money. I just don't think it's the face of Medina. That's it.
Thank you. Is there anybody else that wishes to address council at this time? Okay, introduction and consideration of ordinances and resolutions. At this time, I'd entertain a motion to suspend the rules and requiring 3 readings on the following ordinances and resolutions. Resolution 20825, ordinance 20925, 21025, 21125, 21225, 21325, 21425, 21525, 21625, 21725, 21825, resolution 21925, and ordinance 22025.
Mr. President?
Mr. Shields?
I'll make a motion to suspend the rules requiring 3 readings of tonight's ordinances and resolutions.
Second.
Any discussion on the motion to suspend the rules? Will clerk please call the roll?
Rose.
Yes.
Shields.
Yes.
Simmons.
Yes.
Simpson.
Yes.
Coin.
Yes.
DeSalvo.
Yes.
Hare.
Yes.
Motion passes 7-0.
Resolution 20825, a resolution authorizing a grant application with the State of Ohio Airport Improvement Program for a new hangar at the Medina Municipal Airport.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion? Is this Mr. Huber or Mrs. Marshall?
That would be me.
Okay, maybe it's Mr. Patton then.
The state of Ohio for a long time has had an Ohio Airport Improvement Program, but just recently they opened that program up to hangars. We have a need for new hangars at our airport, so we'd like authorization to submit for a grant up to a maximum of $750,000 with a 10% local match.
Thank you. Any further discussion? Clerk, please call the roll.
Shields.
Yes.
Simmons.
Yes.
Simpson.
Yes.
Coin.
Yes.
DeSalvo.
Yes.
Hare.
Yes.
Rose.
Yes.
Resolution 20825 passes 7-0.
Ordinance 20925, ordinance amending Chapter 154 of the codified ordinances of the City of Medina, Ohio by the addition of a new section 15405, 15406, 15407 relative to establishing an airport manager.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion. Mr. Huber.
Thank you, Mr. President. The FAA affords to all of the municipalities that oversee an airport grant monies every year, and they typically try to deal with a point person for the government entity, usually referring to them as an airport manager. Since I've been the law director, I always handled airport manager duties just as a part of my law director work. But I think at this point it would be a good idea to formalize the creation of a position of airport manager. It's not a paid position. That person would be serving in the same manner that people serve on the airport commission to help the airport. And the airport manager duties are described in the ordinance that you're looking at. It formalizes a position that the FAA tends to want to deal with so that there's coordination between the FAA and the government entity with respect to overseeing these grant monies, and also communication through the airport manager about what's happening at the airport for the benefit of the city council. So I amended this ordinance. This formalizes an airport manager position, which we have not formally been recognizing here at the city. And this position would be for a 4-year term.
Thank you. Any other comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
Simmons.
Yes.
Simpson.
Yes.
Coin.
Yes.
DeSalvo.
Yes.
Hare.
Yes.
Rose.
Yes.
Shields.
Yes.
Ordinance 20925 passes 7-0.
Ordinance 21025, an ordinance authorizing the purchase of 4 2026 Ford Interceptors from Montrose Ford, including uplifting by Hall Upfitters for the police department.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion. Chief Kenny.
Thank you, Mr. President. As stated, this ordinance authorizes us to purchase 4 2026 Ford Interceptors from Montrose Ford. The upfitting will be conducted by Hall Public Safety. We also do have a trade-in for 4 of the older vehicles in the amount of $18,500. Thank you.
For discussion? Clerk, please call the roll.
Simpson.
Yes.
Coin.
Yes.
DeSalvo.
Yes.
Hare.
Yes.
Rose.
Yes.
Shields.
Yes.
Simmons.
Yes.
Ordinance 21025 passes 7-0.
Ordinance 21125, an ordinance authorizing the purchase of a 2027 Freightliner 108 SD conventional chassis plow truck from Cleveland Freightliner, Inc., with the comprehensive truck package from Henderson for the street department.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion, Mr. Pacoli.
Thank you, Mr. President. So the mayor wanted to buy a new plow truck before he walked out of the door. Actually, this is replacing a 2002 large plow truck we have, and you'll note that it's a 2027. We won't see this until 2027. It's just the way these big trucks are being fabricated and delivered. So, thank you.
Thank you. Any further discussion? Clerk, please call the roll.
Coin.
Yes.
DeSalvo.
Yes.
Hare.
Yes.
Rose.
Yes.
Shields.
Yes.
Simmons.
Yes.
Simpson.
Yes.
Ordinance 21125 passes 7-0.
Ordinance 21225, ordinance authorizing the purchase of a 2026 Freightliner M2 106 plus rear loader garbage truck from Best Equipment for the sanitation department.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion, Mr. Pacoli.
Thank you, Mr. President. So likewise, this will be replacing a truck that's seen better days, but this we will see sometime in 2026 as a new rear loader to add to fleet, and it's through the state bid process. Thank you.
Thank you. Any further discussion? Clerk, please call the roll.
DeSalvo.
Yes.
Hare.
Yes.
Rose.
Yes.
Shields.
Yes.
Simmons.
Yes.
Simpson.
Yes.
Coin.
Yes.
Ordinance 21225 passes 7-0.
Ordinance 21325, ordinance authorizing the mayor to accept one easement necessary for the Banana Street Bridge project.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion?
Mr. President,
Mr. Shields?
the emergency clause has been requested. I move to add it this time.
My second includes the emergency clause.
Discussion on both the emergency clause and the ordinance. Mr. Patton.
Thank you. We needed a total of 3 easements to complete the Medina Street Bridge project. This is the third and final one. We'd like to get the emergency clause because the property owner has already signed on it. We'd like to file it as soon as possible.
Thank you. Any further discussion? Clerk, please call the roll on the emergency clause.
Hare.
Yes.
Rose.
Yes.
Shields.
Yes.
Simmons.
Yes.
Simpson.
Yes.
Coin.
Yes.
DeSalvo.
Yes.
Motion passes 7-0.
Clerk, please call the roll on the adoption of the ordinance.
Rose.
Yes.
Shields.
Yes.
Simmons.
Yes.
Simpson.
Yes.
Coin.
Yes.
DeSalvo.
Yes.
Hare.
Yes.
Ordinance 21325 passes 7-0.
Ordinance 21425, ordinance authorizing the mayor to accept a memorandum agreement for the property located at 721 South Court Street.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion. Mr. Patton?
Thank you. The property owners at 721 South Court Street intend to build a fence on their property. That fence will cross over top of this existing sanitary sewer. Medina County asked that we accept this MOU. It allows the folks to put up the fence, but it does have certain parameters and restrictions. The county prepared this MOU, so they've approved it. Now we just need to accept it.
Thank you. Any further discussion? Clerk, please call the roll.
Shields.
Yes.
Simmons.
Yes.
Simpson.
Yes.
Coin.
Yes.
DeSalvo.
Yes.
Hare.
Yes.
Rose.
Yes.
Ordinance 21425 passes 7-0.
Ordinance 21525, ordinance authorizing the expenditure to World Fuel Services Accent Aviation Group for the purchase of Jet A fuel at the Medina Municipal Airport.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion.
Mr. President.
Mr. Shields?
The emergency clause has been requested. I move that at this time.
My second includes the emergency clause.
Discussion on emergency clause and ordinance. Mr. Durham.
Thank you, Mr. President. This, we sell jet fuel at the airport. This is to fill the tank. This is the PO for the year. As always, I always tell you, this is an estimate of what it'll be. We don't know what gas prices are going to do, so it could be more, and we'll just have to come back for more. But we generally, we make money because we sell it for more than we purchase it for. The emergency clause is in case the tank needs refilled in January before it would otherwise take effect.
Thank you. Any further discussion? Clerk, please call the roll on the emergency clause.
Simmons.
Yes.
Simpson.
Yes.
Coin.
Yes.
DeSalvo.
Yes.
Hare.
Yes.
Rose.
Yes.
Shields.
Yes.
Motion passes 7-0.
Clerk, please call the roll on the adoption of the ordinance.
Simpson.
Yes.
Coin.
Yes.
DeSalvo.
Yes.
Hare.
Yes.
Rose.
Yes.
Shields.
Yes.
Simmons.
Yes.
Ordinance 21525 passes 7-0.
Ordinance 21625, ordinance authorizing the expenditure not to exceed $130,000 to the Medina County Treasurer for the courthouse lease payments.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion. Mr. Durham.
Thank you, Mr. President. This is with the moving to the courthouse. We're going to have a lease payment to make.
For discussion? Clerk, please call the roll.
Coin.
Yes.
DeSalvo.
Yes.
Hare.
Yes.
Rose.
Yes.
Shields.
Yes.
Simmons.
Yes.
Simpson.
Yes.
Ordinance 21625 passes 7-0.
Ordinance 21725, ordinance authorizing the payment to Software Solutions, Inc., SSI, for annual support services for the city's VIP professional accounting system.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion. Mr. Durham.
This is our financial software for the city.
Any further discussion? Clerk, please call the roll.
DeSalvo.
Yes.
Hare.
Yes.
Rose.
Yes.
Shields.
Yes.
Simmons.
Yes.
Simpson.
Yes.
Coin.
Yes.
Ordinance 21725 passes 7-0.
Ordinance 21825, an ordinance to make appropriations for the current expenses and other expenditures of the City of Medina, Ohio for the fiscal year ending December 31st, 2026.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion. Mr. Durham.
Thank you, Mr. President. This is a big one. We've been working on it since spring, and we'll start working on 2027 here in a few months. This is the budget for the year, updated with the latest healthcare numbers. It's not updated for the union contract that you just talked about earlier tonight at Finance, because we obviously didn't have that when we did this. But I think everybody knows what the budget is.
And what is the total this year? Do you remember? It's like 44?
Well, it's a little confusing because there are some things in the budget that are double counted. When you back those out, we spend about $45 million a year.
That's a lot of money.
It is.
Any other questions? Clerk, please call the roll.
Hare.
Yes.
Rose.
Yes.
Shields.
Yes.
Simmons.
Yes.
Simpson.
Yes.
Coin.
Yes.
DeSalvo.
Yes.
Ordinance 21825 passes 7-0.
Resolution 21925, a resolution adopting a 5-year budget for the City of Medina, Ohio for the period beginning January 1st, 2026 and ending through December 31st, 2030.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion. Mr. Durham.
Thank you, Mr. President. Here in the city of Medina, we not only do a 1-year budget, we do a 5-year budget, line by line, every line in the city. This is the other 4 years. Well, it's the whole thing. The last ordinance was the 26, and then this is the rest of it.
Yes, and we're going to update it, of course, once we get the union contracts negotiated and make the changes throughout the whole city. But over the next 5 years, the city is in good, sound financial shape, and hopefully we'll continue to do that. As the outlook always is, and we got to keep raising revenue as expenses keep increasing faster than revenue generally. But overall, we're doing well with the budget, and I think the department heads have done a great job in keeping within the budget and being fiscally conservative with the monies of the city. So that's good. Any further discussion? Clerk, please call the roll.
Rose.
Yes.
Shields.
Yes.
Simmons.
Yes.
Simpson.
Yes.
Coin.
Yes.
DeSalvo.
Yes.
Hare.
Yes.
Resolution 219-25 passes 7-0.
And the last resolution of the year. Here we go. I mean, it's an ordinance, I guess. Ordinance 220-25, an ordinance amending ordinance number 209-24 passed November 25th, 2024, amendments to the 25 budget.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion, Mr. Durham.
Last two ordinances, we talked about how we plan way ahead. This is the one where when we get to the end of the year, we have to make changes to get through the end of the year.
Any further discussion? Clerk, please call the roll.
Shields.
Yes.
Simmons.
Yes.
Simpson.
Yes.
Coin.
Yes.
DeSalvo.
Yes.
Hare.
Yes.
Rose.
Yes.
Ordinance 220-25 passes 7-0.
So prior to council comments, as we do with all members that are leaving council, we have a little bit of a plaque memento for their service on council. So at this time, I'd ask both Jim Shields and Paul Rose to come down by the mayor to receive the plaques. Kathy's been. So, hello. Oh, we're on. Hello. Oh, man, okay. So as a member of council, at the end of every term, everybody either retires or moves on. In Jim's case, moving on to mayor, and in Paul's case, it's just bothering his wife. So we give a little plaque for their service to the city. And I have Mr. Shields' plaque here currently. So it says that presented to James A. Shields, Ward 4 Councilman from January 1st, 2002 to December 31st, 2025. In recognition of your outstanding and dedicated service to the city of Medina and the community on behalf of the Medina City Council. So Jim, thank you for all your service for the past 20 years. And if you have a few words, here you go.
Just briefly, I do want to thank all the residents of Ward 4. It's been an honor and a privilege to serve the residents. I was born and raised and lived my entire life in Ward 4, and it's just been an honor to serve the residents there. I've met a lot of great people over the years, met a lot of friends, and certainly looking forward to being able to serve and meet many more friends in the rest of the city here in my next role. So thank you.
Thank you. Paul, I see you have nice taste in ties. I mean, we got the same sanitized. Well, you got some socks too? Oh, I do too.
I got socks.
There, ho, there you go. There you go.
I'm not going there.
Okay. So this is presented to Paul Rose Sr. He's an at-large councilman, served from January 1st, 2010 to December 31st, 2025. And again, in recognition of your outstanding and dedicated service to the city of Medina and the community on behalf of City Council. So there you go. Congratulations.
Thank you.
A few words.
Just a few. I left my 15-page script up there, but okay. But it has been an honor and a privilege to serve the residents of the city of Medina. It's probably one of the most rewarding experiences I've had in a work type of environment, and I've worked all over the world. Never left my dining room, but that's another story. But seriously, I have really enjoyed helping people get things done, fixed, whatever, help guiding, keeping John in line a couple of times with spending the money. And he did the same thing with me. I will say that. But yes, I do thank everybody for this honor and this privilege.
Thank you. Okay, now we go to council comments, and of course, Mr. Simpson.
Thank you, Mr. President. I know we're all going to have comments for Paul, Jim, and the mayor, so I'm just going to keep my other comments short. I hope everybody has a blessed and peaceful holiday season. Merry Christmas. Remember to be kind to one another, and then I'll continue when we address the...
You're up.
Okay. I'll start out with Paul. Thanks. It's been fun working with you, Paul. We've not always agreed on everything, but we've remained friends for the last 16 years, and I hope we can remain friends after this, and I hope that you'll still be here at City Hall when you're needed, and I know you're going to be needed. I think your lovely wife will be able to give you up for maybe...
She's writing checks.
Okay. But anyhow, I thank you for your service here. I wish you the best of luck in retirement and your entire family.
Thank you.
You deserve it.
Thank you.
Jim, it's been a pleasure working with you in this capacity. I look forward to working with you as mayor. I'm sure you're doing a great job, and all of us on this dais will do everything we can to make you a success. And I don't think you're going to need much work from us because you will be successful. And I'm not going to wish you luck because I know you're going to do a good job. Mayor Hanwell, I've had the honor of working with you your entire working career in the city of Medina, from the time you started off as a police officer and a sergeant, a lieutenant, and chief, and mayor. I joked with you a little bit earlier when we first started working together, we both had dark hair. But I wish you, I mean, you've done such a wonderful job. We always joked that you should have been mayor for life, but you said your wife just wouldn't agree to that. But I wish you nothing but peace and happiness for the rest of your life. I know you're going to spend a great deal of time in Medina and maybe a part of the time down south a little bit, but I wish you nothing but the best of luck. And again, it's been such an honor working with you. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Hare?
Also want to wish everybody a happy holidays, safe holidays. Please check in on your neighbors, make sure the pets are in and they're safe as well. And I don't want to belabor it either, but I've enjoyed sitting on this council here the last 4 years and the opportunity to continue that in 4. I think the people that I have sat up here with, we've worked well as a team. I know that's what makes this city great, is the teamwork that we all work towards. So I wish you well on your free time, Paul. Take it, enjoy it. Jim, looking forward to working with you in the future, and not only as mayor, but seeing you around in the various capacities that you have spent sharing in the same interests that I have had over the years. Mayor, I've truly enjoyed working with you. I thank you much for the open door policy that you have had, which has allowed me to come in with no notice at all to talk to you and your honest opinions and just the sincere interactions that we have had. Enjoy your retirement. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Simmons?
Thank you. I do a lot of volunteer opportunities when I'm not doing council stuff, and I had the pleasure this morning to be at Feeding Medina County, and there were many volunteers from the fire department there this morning, and they were unloading beef from a semi-trailer into a walk-in freezer, and I thought it was just wonderful that they would take time away from their lives to do this community service work. So, Chief, you've got a great crew. Thank you for leading them this morning, and it was great. I'm the new guy on council, kind of, sorta. So I've worked with Paul and Jim for a year on this stint, and enjoyed it very much. My first time around council was back in 1990, so I worked with Dennis at that point, and have just enjoyed everything. Class act, and you'll be missed. So congratulations to you and Chris.
Thank you. Mrs. DeSalvo?
Thank you, Mr. President. I also am relatively new to the council, but I have enjoyed getting to know everyone on this dais, and I really, truly appreciate both Jim and Paul and the advice they've given me, so it's been very helpful. Appreciate that. And Mayor, again, a short time that I've been here, you have been welcoming and kind and generous, and I really appreciate that. Best wishes to you and your family as you look forward to this next chapter.
Thank you. Mr. Rose?
Thank you, Mr. President. I did have something prepared here, but and for brevity, as I said before, it has been my honor and privilege to
Served as your council rep for the past 16 years. 16 years is a lot of time. Children who were born when I was sworn in are now driving. If they were in first grade, they're now out of college. And I had the same type of education here. Learned how to run a city, learned how to play some politics, and it's been very rewarding. But it's always been my philosophy: when you go into something, when you leave it in a better place. And I know that the city of Medina is in a much better place. The economic growth has been spectacular with increased job opportunities. Services are better than any of the other two cities in this county, but I did not do it. It was working with this group of people here who worked together. I was just one voice in seven to move it forward. But a couple of things that I would like to say that I did bring. We have a better accounting for the dollars donated to the SPCA. Early on in my career, they were threatening the council president with publishing some personal information out on the website, and well, I took a hold of that, and Hub Marcus and I worked together, worked out a plan, and now we have an accounting. We have no more hassles. We know exactly how many animals were picked up in the city and what it's costing us and things like that. So that was one thing. The Emerging Technologies Committee, we didn't have that. I felt that we needed to be prepared for the future. Now, Mrs. DeSalvo has it, and I think she's moving along quite well. It's always been helpful to know what new things are coming in, break it down into English so that we can explain it to the rest of the council, basically, because I know that Darren Zaremba can really get off and really start talking, and he knows his product well, and he can confuse us. Then out of the Emerging Technology Committee, we have the Emerging Technology Advisory Committee. That came out of a proposal from the Charter Review Committee. I looked at it, felt it was a good idea. I added a little bit of my own touch to it with the people who were on the committee, and we are moving it forward with the help of Mrs. DeSalvo here, making sure that we get the best bang for our buck with city employed from the schools, the courts, the municipal court, and our IT people, Jared and Darren, as well as community members who have a lot of knowledge when it comes to IT. The only thing that I would recommend is maybe adding the county IT department to this too, so that we're all working together and in the same boat. And then one of my campaign promises in 2009 was to increase the number of ways the city would be able to obtain taxes. When this hotel was proposed and approved, I introduced legislation to take advantage of state law that allowed the city to collect the lodging tax. This tax does not require the smaller hotels who help the homeless to collect that tax. And this funding will be used to help work around the square. To the members of council, again, as I said, it's been an honor and a privilege. I don't want to waste anybody's time, but it has been an honor and a privilege, and I'm looking forward to standing down there and talking to you now. Okay, that's going to be the fun part. To the residents who voted for me, thank you. I hope I exceeded your expectations. As some of you know, I'm not afraid to call it like I see it. Sometimes even only one time I remember losing it. But I think it was for the city's benefit that I did it, and I would do it again if I had to. To the members of the administration, you sitting here and all of those who report to you, I've never seen a group of people, and like I said, I've worked worldwide with teams. I've never seen a group of people who go over and above every day to make sure that the city and the people, the residents, get their biggest bang for their buck. Okay, you guys are exemplary, and I'd take you guys anywhere in any of my work endeavors. Okay, to the mayor, thank you for your service. You know, it takes a heck of a person to put 40 years in the way you did. And the way you were able to get your point across and carry them upside down one day way or another and have them thank you for doing that. I think that's a gift. You know, you do that well. Okay. To Kathy and Teresa, thank you for herding the cats and responding, you know, whenever I needed something. You guys, you know, were quick to respond, and I do appreciate it. Okay, and to be sure, I would not have been able to serve without the blessing and help of my family. Thank you for all coming. Jen, your providing of your common sense comments in the social media when there were some not so common sense remarks and posts and things like that were very well received. Paul, anytime I needed you, you were there. Eric and Rusty, anytime I needed you, you were there. And poor Joelle, she had to put up with me. She had to put up with me for a long time, 16 years. Every night I'd come home, she would be at the watching the meeting and listening to whatever I was dealing with and providing advice and counsel. And she would watch the meetings every week or every meeting. And if something wasn't working, I'd get a text. And it would say, something's not working. I'd text Jared or Matt or Miles, and they'd fix it. So a lot of the technical problems were assisted by Joelle. Thank you. And also there were several times where you might have seen me looking at my phone, and it was Joelle texting, knowing that that particular item might have been a sore spot for me. And she'd say, don't say it. Don't say it.
It didn't work all the time, Joe.
I was just going to say, most of the time I listened, but there were sometimes not so much. So, she's my rock, and I wouldn't be half the person I am without her. So, to all, thank you. This isn't a goodbye. After a break, I will be involved in some way, shape, or form. So, have a blessed Christmas and a Happy New Year. And oh, Meredith, I apologize. I wasn't planning on. Thank you for bringing your family here anytime I needed a crowd. It was it was fun having them. So thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Shields.
Thank you, Mr. Coyne. I guess I want to start first just reflecting on 24 years of council. It has truly been an honor and a privilege, and never once have I regretted it. I've enjoyed it every minute, and I feel very lucky to have served in this role. I have so much respect and admiration for my fellow council members. I know, we don't always agree, but we always respect and listen to each other and learn from one another. I appreciate that everybody up here at the end of the day is here for what's best for Medina, and that's what makes Medina so special. And I look forward to, in my new role, that we'll all approach it the same way and continue to do great things here. John, 24 years together. I just am such a fan and admirer of your leadership and everything I've learned from you and the job you've done as council president the last period of time here. I'm really honored to have served next to you. Thank you for that. Department heads, you guys have been wonderful. I can't tell you how many times, people think they call their council members and we solve the issues. It's this group right here that solves everything. They're our go-to people. A special shout out to Jansen, because as chair of public properties, he and I work so closely together, and just appreciate the job you do every day and what a difference you make, and has helped me as public properties chair. But the rest of you, I can't wait to work with and spend more time with you. I don't know if you're looking as forward to it as I am, but it is a really top-notch group. I want to thank Kathy Patton and Tressa, because they're what makes council work, and they're the person who are here every day when we can't be here, and they make us look very good and take very, very good care of us. And I am very fortunate and blessed to have had them as my council clerks here these last few years. And Kathy already told me, just do what I tell you to do, even in your next job. And I've learned that. Pat, you need to take that same advice. So, but thank you for that. Mayor Hanwell, I just, first let me thank Chris Hanwell, because she kind of made a deal that the mayor would do 2 terms, and here we are 4 terms into it. And if I had it my way, there'd be many, many more terms, but I appreciate Chris giving you 2 more terms than she had planned for. But I think about, I was recently lucky enough to have a copy of H.G. Blake's obituary. And I read through his obituary and his impact on Medina, and when he passed away, there was a banner on the square that said, "Friend of the People." And if I was to create a Mount Rushmore of people who have made such an impact in Medina, right after H.G. Blake would be Dennis Hanwell. Talk about a friend of the people and friend of Medina for all you've done. And, Paul and I have been here 40 years together, and we still don't equal how many years the mayor has given to this city and the impact that you've made and everything that people realize and admire you and respect for you. I want to tell all of you, he does so many things quietly and behind the scenes that you just would not believe. He does so much for this community and has the best interests of every resident, and the customer service and the care and the compassion. And it's just such an honor to have worked with you and as police chief and then also as mayor. And I will strive every day to do as well as you did, and you'll be my role model forever, and I thank you for that. I'm glad you're going to be a phone call away, and thank you for that as well. And I just wish you and Chris all the best, and thank you from the bottom of my heart. Simple words, but very, very sincerely wish you guys the best in retirement, and thank you for all you've done and for making Medina such a special place. You're a big, big part of that. And, we're going to have to find several more sanitation people, because also one of the mayor things that he does every day is he picks up more garbage than I think any garbage truck in Medina. Just one of those little things where he cares so much about every little aspect of the city. And that's what makes you such a effective leader and somebody that all of us need to be thankful for it. And a blessing that we have you in our lives, and that the city of Medina had you for this many years serving it. Thank you.
And Jim, for the last time in this position, I second that.
Yeah, thanks. And I, as mentioned before in the floor, council appreciates both Paul and Jim's service. Paul, we've worked together a long time. I really feel for your wife. Hopefully everything will go well. I don't know, well, just kidding. And Jim, I look forward to working with you. And Mayor, probably the longest here, serving 27 years with you, starting out way back in 1998. I don't even remember when that was. I wish you the best of luck in retirement. I wish your wife more luck. Because, once you retire, it seems that everybody gets on people's nerves when they retire. Yeah. Maybe I could ask Joelle that question, because Paul, you're doing that. But I wish everybody a happy holidays and a Merry Christmas, and we won't meet again until next year. So with that, the meeting is adjourned.